What's up, guys? Swift here, coming at you with everything Chicago Bears with daily videos. I recently was on with Just Another Year Chicago and chopped it up with them for about 30 minutes talking about this weekend's matchup with the Vikings and how we can fix our offense and defense. I'm going to have the link to the full video in the description below. Be sure to check that out and give my man a sub. He has good Bears knowledge. Anyway, let's get right into it. I'm just going to show you a couple clips from the video, short little segments. So you guys can kind of see how we vibed back and forth. Be sure to check out the full video in the description below. And of course, hit that like button for me and for my man, Just Another Year Chicago.
Maybe Luke Getsy's finally going to start bringing out the plays that are going to allow him to let his receivers get separation. I think that's what's key. I know you were just saying that no one's getting open, especially Pettis. You got to get separation at this point. Bears
Yeah.
are last in the league in separation. It's embarrassing.
They are, and that's one of the things I've seen. A lot of people, they'll take these weird screenshots out of caption, from all 22 film or something and be like, "Oh, Fields could have had a touchdown here or could have had a touchdown here." And it's like every quarterback in the league you can do that with. Like nobody sees the whole field. So I showed a picture of Mahomes doing it last week and Jimmy G doing it. But most of the ones they're looking at for Fields, he's already under pressure. And the only thing I'm worried about is I don't want him. It's one of the reasons I don't want us to. I'm fine with us not passing a ton. I don't want Fields to take is he's already taken enough hits. And you don't want him to see ghosts. Like he's already on a pace this year to take more hits than David Carr did, the guy, and he was ruined by that.
Yeah.
You don't want him to start seeing ghosts from pass rush. And right now I don't see him seeing ghosts. And some people think that's what it is, but what I see is he doesn't trust Sam Mustipher. I mean, when Mustipher starts to get beat, Fields is bailing. And like, 1 out of every 5 times, Mustipher's going to recover and everyone's going to be like, "Oh, look, he left the pocket too early." But the other 4 times Mustipher gets beat and he makes the smart move. So it's more of a to me it's awareness. Like he knows, hey, that guy is going to get beat and if no one's open, I have to run right now or I'm going to take another sack and I don't want to take another sack. He's trying to make plays. He's trying to
He's
do a lot
trying.
out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like Justin Field, he is being smarter with his feet because that's a lot of the decision that he has to make. And you teed me up really good here, Swift, because I want to ask you, what is your ideal starting offensive line with our current roster? And today on ESPN, they actually here's something that's interesting that I found, or not me that I found.
It was it's the depth chart on the website. Yeah.
Yep. So Monster of the Tri-State, who actually won our Justin Fields poster a couple weeks ago,
Ooh.
he tweeted out today. He goes, "Something's up here. We got left tackle Braxton Jones. We got left guard Jacreer Carter, center Lucas Patrick, right guard Tevin Jenkins, right tackle Larry Borum." So Sam Mustipher, I don't know, man. I think
Do
the
they
coaches
say that?
finally
That's what I saw that and I like Jatari Carter. I think he's a guy who
Jatari
has
Carter.
potential. Yeah, sorry. I think he has potential, but I don't trust the website and the pictures we got from practice today. It looked sure as heck looked like Sam Mustipher was the starting center. Um, I want that to be true, but Flus also said in his press conference on Monday when they asked him about the offensive line and Cody Whitehair, he basically said, "Oh, we're going with the same line we went with at the end of the game, which was Patrick at left guard, Musty at center, and Jenkins at right guard." That's what I expect to see this weekend. But man, I would love to see Patrick back at center. I don't care who's at left guard. I just get Musty out of there.
And Patrick coming from Green Bay was the number 3 rush blocking center in the NFL.
You don't think Schofield or Carter are ready, then let's see Dieter get a shot at center. I don't want Mustipher out there. I like him. I think he's a smart guy. I don't have anything against him personally. I've had a couple people tell me I pick on him, but it's because when I'm watching the
Who
tape,
doesn't?
I'm consistently like, okay, Fields is under pressure. Let's rewind and let's see why. Oh, it's Musty. Oh, it's Musty. It's Musty. It's just something that you get sick of seeing and you have to call it out and be honest. Like I'm not gonna lie and be like, "Oh, he's doing so good." Like the guy's getting blown up on almost every passing play, and it's killing us. It's killing our passing game, and you got people out there giving up on Justin Fields already, and it's like, come on, man. Like Trent Dilfer said it himself, and I loved it. I've used that clip a couple times this week because Dilfer said it. He goes, I said it for 19 years when I worked at ESPN. Like anytime you get pass rush in the A gap in your face as a quarterback, if you're Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, it doesn't matter. You're going to struggle. It's how you beat great quarterbacks is you put pass rush right in their face. It's hard to get it up the center. Usually teams have to get it around the edges, but if you can get it up the center, that's why Aaron Donald gets paid so much money. And it's like it's a big deal. So well,
Everyone looks like Aaron Donald against Sam Mustipher,
exactly.
man.
That's the thing. Yeah, we're gonna have people getting paid out there. All these D linemen for the Vikings, Lions, and Packers are like, oh man, we get to play Musty twice. Let's get paid.
Let's get paid.
So
Let's hit
I
that
mean,
bonus.
that's my
uh,
biggest worry with our passing game right now is I wanted him to be good. He was a guy who had a good story a couple years ago, but right now, my ideal offensive line is any combination of left tackle, Braxton Jones, right tackle. I would, if Larry Borum struggles more, I would even say maybe try Riley Reef out there. But the biggest issue for me is just get Mustipher out of the lineup right now. He's just not it.
And against Minnesota, I mean, a team that's ranked 23rd against the run, I think that their pass rush defense isn't as aggressive. But, it's Minnesota Bears. They're going to play a little harder. They're going to play a little meaner. There's going to be a little less flags. The officiating crew that is officiating our game this week is ranked 9th in the NFL for least amount of penalties out of,
Ooh.
16 crews that can be out there
Nice
on a
stat. I like it.
yeah, so I mean, like, it sounds like they're going to let it get a little dirty this week, which I'm excited about because, let the boys play. That's all I got to say. Let them have fun, let them hit. Obviously safe. You
Just
don't
don't let
want
him hit Justin Fields. Come on now. We know he
at
takes
least
enough
throw the
hits
flag
already.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. But, Minnesota's defense, I'm not insanely worried about. I was more worried about New York's, to be honest.
They out schemed us on
100%.
offense and defense. I honestly think we had a little bit more talent than them, but that their rollout plays, the designed rollouts, they ate up our young players with that. Like everybody was biting and it killed us. And then on the defensive side of the ball, they schemed that pressure right up the middle. Like they were like, hey, Mustipher, let's attack him. And it worked. And other teams are going to do it now too. So that's the biggest worry to me is any team can look at that tape and be like, they didn't adjust to this very well. Like they tried, but even when Mustipher and Herbert were there, we couldn't stop them. You're hoping that Monty makes a big difference when he comes back as a pass blocker, but
We'll see.
Yeah, it's like
We'll see, man.
Still worried about it. Yeah, I'm not too worried about us winning the division or anything like that. I just want to see progress, and I want to see more from this passing offense.
They warned us it was a rebuilding year. And, I think Bears fans, they see the potential, they see what it can be, and they just want it now, just like anything else. It's kind of like
we all do. We all want it now.
we all
but
want
I mean,
it.
it's just hard. It's hard to preach the patience, but I mean, it takes time for things like this in the NFL. I just want to thank everybody for watching the video. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and hit that like button for me. Make sure to stay tuned. I have so much more coming. And until next time, Bear down.